After years of knowing about this watch, I finally bought it. Hello, welcome to Swiss Watch Gang, the channel where we cover watches from all parts of the world and in all shapes and sizes. Today's watch is special. It could even be one of the most special pieces in my collection. I recently went to photograph some watches at Beyer Chronometry in Zurich. We've been working with them since December 2016 and I have seen many cool watches in my time there. After I walked in, I took a quick look at the display cases around the shop to see what's new and if anything cool came in that I haven't seen yet. To my surprise, I saw a watch which was on my mind since years. It was this quirky wristwatch which looks like a miniature pocket watch on the wrist. My relationship with Beyer is special. It's special because they were in fact my very first client and we still work together today. So having a watch bearing the Beyer name would make me proud. And it actually does. It's a nice 360 from starting off to now being a regular customer. For those who don't know Beyer Chronometry, it's considered to be the oldest watch store in the world. They have been selling watches since literally 1760. It's not just a made-up number or birth year of the oldest known family member. Watchmaking runs in their veins. And today, it is led by none other than the famous Mr. René Beyer, the 8th generation. He's quite a character with a passionate and very kind personality. If you really like watches, I advise you to check out the watch collection video we did together. We shot that video in the Beyer Museum, which is located under the shop. In that video you will see the sheer diversity of watches and mechanical objects he likes, and if you ever go to Zurich, go check the museum out, you definitely won't regret it. This is not the first watch I had the pleasure of walking out with at Beyer. The first one was my Tudor GMT, which I got as a gift from Mr. Beyer himself as a thank you for the good work we produced. If you're still on the fence about the Tudor or the Rolex GMT, get the Tudor. You won't regret it one bit. Especially if you consider that the Rolex GMT might never come and the difference in price. The second watch I actually sold, that was a simple Bulgari Octave Finissimo in titanium with a leather strap. I lost a bit of money on that one, but had fun wearing it. I'm actually considering buying another Octo in the future. There seems to be a new edition every month, so it's getting harder and harder to choose. And the third watch was the Rolex GMT, which I got delivery of this year. Believe it or not, I waited 3.5 years for it. But hey, that's Rolex for you. This is currently the smallest wristwatch in my collection and I could say the quirkiest one. Since I bought it, I wore it quite a lot actually. I have to be in a certain mood to put it on and wear it since it does feel more dressy. After all, it's a gold watch. After the Cartier Tank Louis Cartier Singapore Watch Club edition, Piece Unique, this is my second full gold watch. Wearing this Beyer watch makes me feel even more connected to Zurich, the city I chose to be my home. I remember walking on the Bahnhofstrasse, the main shopping street in the city, and admiring all the watches in the windows. It's a nice feeling now. The watch is unique in design. It was a project that hit the sales floors of Beyer on the 22nd December 1992. A total of only 24 pieces were created, making it very limited, and I can't seem to find any information about it online. Thankfully, I have the extract from the archives, a certificate, as well as the original warranty. On the warranty it says when this exact watch was sold, which is on the 18th of August 1994. And what's cool is that it says Unter der goldenen Uhr on the warranty, which translates to under the golden watch. This watch is directly inspired by the big pocket watch that decorates the outside corner of Beyer Chronometry. The dial layout is one-to-one copy of it. That clock shows the exact time and is iconic for Zurich. Although we didn't find any information about the dial apart from the color, I would say that it's made out of white enamel. Let me know what you think. Is it enamel or white lacquer? In any case, it's perfectly made and features black Roman hour markers. There are small dots on the railroad track around the periphery of the dial indicating the single minutes. There is also a sub-dial at 6 o'clock indicating the running seconds, which are neatly made as well. Below the Roman 12 we have one of the older style Beyer signatures on the dial. Because this is a fully mechanical watch, we have a nice open case back here. The movement inside is the ETA PSE 7010, a manual winding movement which works well and won't let you down. On the bridge, there is even a Beyer stamp to make the whole piece more complete. The movement has a bit of decoration like Côte de Genève, mirror polished screws and perlage on the base plate. Judging by the straight cut bridges, the goal wasn't really to brilliantly finish this watch, but to make an overall nice addition for the store at an attainable price. From what I remember hearing is that the original price back then was about 7,500 Swiss francs. One of the main factors was for sure the fact that it's made out of 18 karat yellow gold. The case, as you can see, is very special. It's a copy of the pocket watch style clock outside the store made for the wrist. The crown to set the time and wind it is on the side at 3 o'clock, as you'd find in most watches today. It would be perfect if the crown was at 12 o'clock, where there is an imitation of a crown of a pocket watch. It does bend a bit so you can make it really snug. You can also put the watch on the table and it serves as a miniature pocket watch. The cool thing about it is also the buckle. The buckle is shaped like a pocket watch, so there is a lot of thought behind this edition. On here you can find the Beyer stamp and 750 stamp for gold. The leather strap is original as well, stamped with the Beyer logo on the inner side, and it was made by Kaufman, a leather company that still makes straps today. The case is, like I said, on its smaller side in my collection. The diameter with the crown is 33mm, lug to lug, or let's say in this case, lug to crown. I measured a whole 45.8mm and it's thin. It's 7.8mm thin to be precise. It wears great and I'm happy to own one of the 24 pieces created back in '92. I got the number 6, which I'm happy about, since I prefer even numbers, a weird quirk of mine. This watch for me emphasizes the saying, buy what you like. Will most people like this watch? No. Will they tell me why did I spend all this money on it? Probably, but I don't care. At the end of the day, it's me that wears it and it works hard to be able to purchase something special like this watch. This is my advice. When you're choosing your next watch, really think about what you want, not what social media or influencer wants. Your opinion at the end of the day is the most important one. Guys, please check out Beyer on YouTube and Instagram. I will put all their socials in the description below. Maybe you'll find your next watch there. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you next week.